Hey Titans fans, I am Titus, and then today I'm going to be talking about a few things, including Chris Johnson, Alterraun Verner, and the whole free agency that begins tomorrow. So first of all, Chris Johnson now being shopped around by the Tennessee Titans for a possible trade, and in my opinion, I kind of like this. I know there's a lot of people disagreed because I posted this on my Instagram account yesterday. There's a lot of people for it, a lot of people against it. Now, I do believe Chris Johnson is one of the best running backs in the league with the right offensive line. We do not have that, and to me, he can be the best. But for now, we do not have the best offensive line, and that's what he's always going to say is he needs a better offensive line. We don't have it, so we need a guy who will actually fight for yards. He won't fight for them, but he'll run fast once he gets the open holes, and I don't disagree with that. He can do that, but we need someone who can fight through some tackles and make some people miss because you're going to have to with our offensive line. So I agree that it'll be best for both teams if he goes somewhere else. But the thing is, I do not believe anyone will trade for him. Free agency has some good running backs, and plus, when they know he'll probably be released after no one trades for him, they know that they can just be patient, wait for that, and maybe sign him. Because he does have a big contract, and maybe if you sign him in the free agency, he'll go for something a little bit cheaper than he's had if you traded for him. So, yeah, I believe we're going to end up releasing him, and he'll get signed. So yeah, I'm not sure any time frame about that, but I would assume probably around during the free agency because we need to have a direction where we're going to go if we're going to go without Chris Johnson. So I'm assuming the decision will be made fairly soon. For Alterraun Verner at this point, I would assume he's going to go to another team. He's wanting a bigger contract, I believe, and there's some big contracts being signed with the cornerbacks in the league that went to the Pro Bowl and things like that. So like Sam Shields and the other name I'm forgetting. But anyway, some big contracts for the cornerbacks, and I assume he's going to get an even bigger one than that, or he would like to, and that's not going to come from the Tennessee Titans, who right now has a pretty good depth at young corners. So we can hopefully they can step up at the plate next season. I mean, Titans aren't out of the picture with Verner, but at this point, I assume he will probably go somewhere else. We shall see. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Now, for free agency, Titans also not only losing players, but we're going to be trying to get some players. I don't think we're going to have, or I know we're not going to have as big of a splash in the free agency as last year, but I do believe we're going to make a few moves. Some linebackers, there's some linebackers I like. Brandon Spikes for the Patriots. I think he'd be a pretty good fit. Lamar Woodley from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think he'd be a pretty good fit. Let me see. There was another one. Carlos Dansby from the Cardinals. I think he'd be a good fit. Also, he's a veteran that could come in with. He's played with the Ken Wisenhunt before, so yeah, I think that'd be a good fit for us. So those three linebackers, I wouldn't mind if we got any of those. Running backs, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between. I want to get a draft one, and I kind of want to get a free agent one. If we went for the free agency, Darren Sproles might be a good one to play off of Sean Green. He's a veteran. I think he's like 30 years old, so he might be a good option for him. And Ben Tate, I don't know. He's not very good in the passing game, and he does struggle with injuries somewhat. But and it's not quite the speedy back I'd be looking for because he's not really that fast compared to Chris Johnson or any of the speedy backs. But to complement Sean Green's power style, so I almost want to go for the free eight or wait to the draft to get a running back. So yeah. For the other positions. Some people were wanting us to get Michael Vick. I'm not sold on that. Because any quarterback we get, I would want to be a backup because Locker, everyone knows he's the man. He's going to be our quarterback this season. So I just want a cheap backup right now. That's the thing is I wouldn't mind getting a quarterback to replace Fitzpatrick as backup. As you see, he wasn't able to handle it too well as starter. And he's getting paid pretty well for a backup. And so if we could get a cheaper guy, but usually free agents is not, when you go for free agents, it's not a cheap deal. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do in that situation. For other positions, offensive line, I would like to see us get an offensive line, but their offensive line really go expensive in the free agency, so I could see us going with that in the draft as well. Defensive end, there's some good ones like Lamar Houston from the Raiders. There's a few defensive ends that I like. Let me know in the description below which defensive ends, linebackers, or any position in the free agency that you think we should get. We already posted some on the Instagram page, and some I can agree with, some not so much. There are some good players in this free agency, and I'd like to see us take advantage of it. Cromartie got released the other day, so he might be a good option at corner. But at the same time, if we're not going to be paying a lot of money to keep Verner so we can use some of the young guys, I don't assume we'd go after another corner, but I don't know, we might. So yeah, there's a lot of action going to be going on in the next few days between free agency, losing maybe some of our own players, or signing some players. And we're not sure how long it'll be on a time frame for Chris Johnson's trade or release, but that could be happening in the next few days or weeks. Who knows? We'll see. I'll be trying to make more videos now that all this is happening. We'll see how that goes. You never know. But I will be posting through my Instagram any of the big news, so be sure to follow that on Instagram. My Instagram account username is 10 Titans Fan. TEN Titans Fan. And be sure to subscribe here for more videos. Be sure to leave comments in the comment section below. Sorry. Because I'd like to read and hear and discuss with y'all what y'all think about this, any moves that we make, and yeah, I like it to be interactive. So I will be seeing you guys later. Thanks for watching.